calm professional air to the club. The players are enjoying it again, and that's reflected in the performances. So up to now it's been very good, and Peter's settled in well, and everything's going according to plan.
We're now creeping up that upward curve, and I think that's down to local people, local businesses and supporters' trust.
Lincoln City was the first club to be run by its supporters. First and foremost, the fan, Rob Bradley, is one of the league's most passionate chairmen.
A lot of people have said that they feel better about this football club than they have for 10 or 20 years because they know the board have got the right intentions, and it's all manifested itself a little bit on how the football team's doing.
A familiar sound at Lincoln, the air raid warning. When City take a corner, it was banned by previous boss Alan Buckley, but under the new manager, siren sounded David Stacey's back in business.
I don't think some of the away fans like it. We do get some negative comments on the internet sites saying what's going on with that siren, you know, what's with the siren, you know, and they think it's a bit naff, but I like to think it's unique to Lincoln City Football Club.
Actually, the siren got banned, I believe, last year anyway. What's the reason behind it coming back?
Well, the fans like it, the players like it, we don't mind. Everybody knows when the siren, when they start wailing the siren, we've got a corner, we're going to put it in the box, and hopefully we're going to score, which we haven't done yet, by the way.
I was going to say, is it working?
Well, not yet, but hopefully, if we keep at it, we'll score.
Big crowd today. We all know what we're about. We all know what we're about. Think about the job in hand. Come on, soldier. Think about what you're doing. Work hard for your teammates and we'll get a result. Come on.
Lincoln welcome back Simon Yeo and Scott Willis after suspension. Yeo had to pass a pre-match fitness test on a troublesome ankle to resume his striking partnership with Dean Cropper. Peter Taylor makes 2 changes as well. Ian Ashby is suspended, so 19-year-old Stephen Burton comes in at left back for Hull, and it's Michael Branch's turn to support Gary Alexander in attack. It's an amazingly mild afternoon for November at Sincil Bank. Lincoln playing in their customary red and white stripes and black shorts, and Hull in all white today, with the dark blue flashes down the sleeves. Well, Lincoln had the reputation a couple of years ago scoring all their goals from set pieces like this one, but can they get an early breakthrough here? There's a chance, and the ball is headed out from beneath the bar. It was Cropper who got the initial header in, and Lincoln have taken the lead, and it's Ben Futcher. The overhead kick from Futcher, and having soaked up all the pressure in the opening 5 minutes, Lincoln hit back to great purpose. Cropper had got in a header. Hull City never got the ball clear, and then as it dropped, Futcher directed an overhead sort of a kick, and it landed in the corner of Musselwhite's net, and it's Lincoln 1, Hull 0. Hull will want a quick response to that setback now. It's in towards Williams. You don't expect him to win much in the air. You've seen the size of him. Here he goes now, using his feet, threading a good ball in as well to Green. Williams a second time. They'll look full of confidence when they move forward, and that's a good ball from Williams, headed against his own crossbar by the Lincoln player. It could so easily have been 1-1, and Futcher might have got both goals. Quickly taking free kick from Alexander, Branch through, and he's pulled back by Morgan, and this is trouble for Lincoln City and for their centre-back Paul Morgan. And there's a question about what card here. It is red.
No way.
Here comes Green. The pullback's good. So is the shot, and the goal is there. It's an equaliser from Gary Alexander. Hull have their reward. And Gary Alexander brings Hull City level within 2 minutes of the dismissal of Paul Morgan. It was driven across by Regan, the ball flew in the air, a ricochet, and the header from Gary Alexander, unstoppable. Hull City's striker Alexander has his 6th goal of the season, and we're all square again here at Sincil Bank. It's a thriller. Williams will be the one to knock it down to the path of Regan. Still plenty of Hull players up here. Regan's got a real chance to advance for Hull. The cross looks good. Here's the header back into the danger zone. It will be booted away by Pimpson, and there's a race on at the other end immediately. 2 against 1. Cropper, and he's knocked over. Now that we've had 1 red card already today, what's the referee got to do about this one? With Stephen Burton, there were 2 on 1 there. 2 Lincoln players against young Stephen Burton. They were trying to get goal side of him. The incident happened 35 yards out. I suspect it's yellow. It is.
All the preparations you do and stuff like that, and it's a little bloke in black that starts the trouble.
That was a useful touch, and Hull certainly have opportunities here with Green. He'll be into the area. It's Green. Oh, how close can you go without scoring? Stuart Green angling this one across the body of Alan Marriott, and the player who Hull hope to make a permanent signing from Newcastle is a whisker away from giving his side the lead.
Keep working, come on, your heroes, keep working.
Green, forward here in numbers. It's an opening for Elliott. Unbelievable against the underside of the bar. Still the chance is here. It's off the top of the bar and then put wide. That was quite astonishing. It's almost as though Stuart Elliott got too much on that. He hit it venomously. The ball thudded down off the crossbar. The chance is still not gone. The header came in as well, off the top of the bar, and then they just couldn't finish the job through Green. Hull really should have won the match. Keats. Well, a lack of control from Burton. So affords Lincoln a chance to come at the opposition with Sedgemore. Sedgemore again. They run out of space, but it's picked up once again. Smith, first time effort to warm the fingers of the goalkeeper. Paul Musselwhite's not had a lot of shots to stop today, but there was one from Paul Smith. The pace of the game never relented. It was a good advertisement for the 3rd Division. Lincoln City's biggest crowd of the season have seen the 10 men hold on. Hull will feel they missed the better chances and have squandered an opportunity to take all 3 points. It ends at Sincilbank. Lincoln City 1, Hull City 1.
What's your take on, 1, the sending off, and 2, the referee's refusal to send off a player in the second half in similar circumstances?
No, I don't think it was, John. I did explain that to Keith on the line as well, because Steve Burton wasn't the last man, and the fellow who got sent off for them was the last man.
If you're one of the so-called smaller sides, you don't get those decisions. You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's as straightforward as that. You know, they're a big club, high-profile people, they get those decisions and we don't.
Hero, hero.
But after such a fighting display, Lincoln's chairman was clearly a proud man, while Hull left Sincilbank still unbeaten under Peter Taylor.